Kenny, well, you've been champing at the bit for over a week now, so it must be good to contemplate getting back out there.
Yeah, big games this week, Queen's Park Rangers, and then back in the league up at Blackpool. So good games, good challenges, and for us, you're right, to get back out there. Training, yes, is one thing, but the games come. So Monday morning, focus on the week ahead and making sure the squad's ready and pick up results.
What about your line-up on Wednesday against QPR?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's good flexibility now in the lower rounds of the Cup to be able to give everybody a game. And, if I'm looking through Wednesday, obviously in the Cup, big one Saturday for us with Blackpool, we have to make sure that we give people opportunities, but also, we're ready for both games. It's a balance of the two.
You lost Lee Brown. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, he'll be out maybe 6 weeks, I think, from his injury. Achilles problem. And opportunity for Brandon now, which is a good one, and I'm pleased for Brandon because he's waited patiently and he's worked hard and he's ready now as well, and looking forward to seeing him play.
You've also got James Meredith out there from Millwall. Tell us a bit about him.
Yeah, he's a free agent at the moment, as you say, left Millwall at the end of last season, and looking for a club. He was one of those players looking for a championship club, which I understand, but similarly he's here now working with us. If we're short of a player and of a defender, of a left footer, but more importantly, it's that left foot that I do think that we haven't got many in the squad, and he can give us some balance. So we'll see how he goes in terms of his trial and whether he can come in and give us a compliment down the left hand side.
So what about the challenge you face at QPR? You went out with a bit of a whimper in the FA Cup there.
Yeah, we did, and it was a hard fought tie, very competitive. Drawing the first one, and they just had a little bit too much for us with Matt Smith and Naki Wells up front. I felt on that day that just made the difference. And although Ollie held the ball up very well, we didn't get the shots off really. I didn't think in terms of that game. But similarly, it's a championship side. It's a game we should enjoy. It's a big challenge for us. But always when the games come, we want to win.
You looking for a cup run?
Always, whatever the competition is, you want to do well in it. I'm not one that just thinks that the cups can hamper the league. I think sometimes in situations where we will be this year, where we have batches of games in a short space of time and then time off, and it looks like that's going to happen. The cups can be helpful really, because as much as training, you need training periods. You do as a manager. You also need runs of games, and this one after no game at the weekend, is put in the middle of the week. We accept it and we're looking forward to it. And yes, we would like a cup run.
You feel the wounds are now healing sufficiently from Coventry a week ago?
I don't think it's ever you can just forget about it, but similarly, you can't let it affect you either. I think it's a balance. I don't, when people say forget about it or sweep it under the carpet, I don't believe in that. I do think an accurate assessment, making sure you get it right in terms of where you went wrong. When we get into winning positions, for us, we don't go deep enough. And our centre-halves don't have the ball enough. That has to improve. And against, let's say, 10 men, in the first situation, we have to make the pitch as big as possible. We go three at the back, which is good. It gives you a chance to use the extra man to go full width. So, it's something that last year I did feel we got away with. Quite a number of times we got away with. Even, Oxford early in the season, Bradford. Was a big one where they went through, and so we got ourselves into very good positions for maybe an hour of the game, and we did again last Tuesday. But from there on, we didn't go, let's say, use enough depth, play out from the back enough, make the spare man count, and whether that's tactically or just having the guts to necessarily do it. So, similarly, the third goal, the equaliser, has gone through Tom Naylor's and Paul Downing's legs. One strike from Rose and it's gone through two good defenders' legs. You do see a ball go through one person, but not always two. So, it's one of those situations where we have to assess it correctly, want to do better, want to see it through, and see if when we're in that situation again where, we've got ourselves into a very good position against a good side, we can see it through. It's an accurate assessment without knocking people's confidence, because, we did a lot of good things on Tuesday night to get ourselves into a good position.
Certainly putting them through their paces this morning.
Yeah, it's a hot day, and we're keen on training. We want to work hard always, and we do believe you play as you train, and the sessions on Monday morning, on Tuesday morning, are vital to both Wednesday and Saturday when we go to Blackpool.
Question we seem to ask every week. Ryan Williams.
Yeah, he'll be training, certainly full training by Thursday this week. He won't be involved this week. It's a little bit too soon. He's been out too long, but he's there or thereabouts now, which is obviously the same with Ollie Hawkins.
And anybody else on the injury table?
No, as we stand at the moment, there's only Bryn Morris at the moment. Wasn't out here training. Both Hawkins and Williams are end stage rehab and coming into it. Won't be selected this week for the games, but good to see him back and around the group.